Ignore me, honey. I just woke up and I'm about to get in the shower. I'm about to wash my hair, get my hair slayed for this delivery here, honey. But before y'all even get into this video, I just wanted, I couldn't let y'all get into this video without telling y'all about my girl Bree Henderson. I need y'all all collectively as a Belle group and all of Belldom. I need y'all to click that link below and go subscribe. She's a beauty lifestyle vlogger from New Orleans. Okay, give it up. Hey Nola, what's good? I have been watching her for a very long time. Actually, I don't even know if she knows this, but I've been watching her for a very long time, and she has a whole bunch of different videos on her channel, tips, tricks, everything beauty. Y'all thank me later because it'll get you like in a whole nother sassy, fly, slay to the gods kind of vibe. You'll be in your makeup room like, I just need to create all of this. I just need to blend all of this. Like, she is a whole inspiration in one channel. Okay, she does makeup applications on hooded eyes, so that's why I was drawn to her channel, because I have hooded eyes. Girl, the Asian slant is real. Okay, when you're trying to do makeup and your eyelids go back and they touch your lids, that's a hooded eye. And sometimes when you do that, it transfers the shadow onto the top. It's hard. It's really hard for us hooded eye girls to do our makeup. So I definitely appreciate channels that are like me and I can follow, you know, step by step and figure out how to get this beat right, girl. She does a natural hair care tips on there, and she's also all about postpartum body improvements. So go check her out. I'm gonna say it one more time. Check her out. Go check her out. Go check her out. Click her link. Let me know if you guys are already subscribed or what you guys feel about her channel below. And let's get into this video. Ew.
I'll switch your heads. You're watching the Bells Push 2. You. Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up my channel. My mommy name is Marcia. My dad's name is Uriah. And I'm Mariah Mimi. You think I'm cute? Especially today because Bells. Subscribe. Bye, Bells.
Hey y'all, so I just filmed a video and I was like sitting in my chair, and then I like for some reason felt like I wanted to sit on the floor. For now this is what y'all seeing, me sitting on the floor, literally, because I feel like it was more comfortable. But I wanted to do a video for you guys. I've seen this video a whole bunch of times on YouTube, and I wanted to do it while I was still preggers, because I knew I wasn't going to use these names, and I know you guys have been asking me about names and you've been talking to me about names, honey. Name is all we have been talking about. And I have a name that I love that I'm kind of like putting on the back burner for right now. We're still out here hunting, grinding, searching for a name, but if I do not find a name, I will be going with the name that I have already in my head. Literally via C-section, she's coming. There is no, oh, maybe I have this amount of time. No, the deadline is from now. You can come at any time. I'm just like, oh my god, she doesn't have a name. I'm still kind of freaking out about it. I thought that maybe this would kind of, hold on, I feel like I'm not sitting all the way down. I was giving too many exercise vibes. Okay, I was doing too much. I was sitting on my knees. I was honey, what are you doing? You can't even breathe when you're walking up and down the stairs, let alone sitting down. So let's just sit all the way down on her duty, breathe, and get this video done. So yes, I have names that I have literally written down, lists of names that I love but I won't be using. Either me and Uriah couldn't agree on them, or it's just like I'm not feeling it. Like, I can love a name and it's just like I just don't feel like that's the right one. You know, when you get that feeling when you have a name, you're just like, oh, I like, this is her name. That's how I felt with Mimi and her name. And her name had a meaning. Her name is Mariah. My name is Marcia. Her dad's name is Uriah. Marcia plus Uriah equals Mariah. So it was just like a really cute kind of way that we came up with her name, and it just meant something in my heart, and it was just like I was so in love with her name. And her middle name was going to be Lee. Her grandfather, Uriah's dad, his middle name is Lee, and then my aunt, rest her soul, her middle name was Lee as well, and we were gonna do Lee. But then my mom, she was like, what about me? Like, what about la 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 la? And I don't like her name, but I wanted to incorporate my mom in there some type of way because that's my mother, you know, that's my mother. I was like, let me just add her name kind of to Lee, and her middle name was supposed to be Lynn, so I was like, I might as well just put Lynn in there some type of way. It was either gonna be Lee Lynn or it was gonna be Lynn Lee, and we ended up going with Lynn Lee. So her name is Mariah Lynn Lee. So it's like she has everything about her name is a mix of everyone else, and it just like really meant something special. So this baby, it was really hard for me, and it still is. Like, it's not over yet, okay? We haven't gone over that hurdle yet. So it's very hard for me to name her because I'm like, I just don't know. Like, I feel like I gave my all for Mimi. Like, I gave her everything of me, you know? And then to have a whole nother girl the same sex as my first one, it's hard when you're like, I felt like I already gave the best name. Like, I don't know what else it could be. I'm gonna give y'all some names that I have been thinking about throughout this 9 months that I have not shared with you guys at all yet until today, since it is so close to the baby's birthday. Hey, why not? Actually, before I even get into the names, I just want to talk to y'all real quick, okay? So a lot of y'all say Surya. Y'all are like, Surya should be her name. We have a niece, Uriah's brother, his daughter, her name is Surya, so that's why we cannot go with Surya. We have a niece, his brother's daughter, other daughter, her name is Serenity, because I see that a lot. We have a Serenity already. Aria, I have a cousin named Aria, but we thought that name was pretty, but I have a cousin named Aria, so I don't think we're really gonna do that. I really didn't want to do another Raya, only because I felt like if our next child happened to be a boy, his name would probably be Uriah Jr. So I don't want all of these Rayas, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just sitting here like Marcel, like, what? You know, like, I felt like I was going to be out of place, and I want all their names to have some type of meaning, and I didn't really want it all to be about Uriah or like Raya themed, if that is even a theme. I don't want any U's, period. Like, all the U's, y'all talking about Ursula, Urcelis, Urissa. I'm sitting there like, Ursaya, somebody give me Ursaya. Listen, never in my life will I ever name a baby Ursaya. Ever. Don't even try it. Don't come for me. Don't come for my uterus. Don't do it, because y'all really coming and trying and grabbing me by my womb. Like, this is what the baby's name should be. Stop it. No use. I can't think of no U name besides Uriah's name that is an actual cute name with a U. I just can't. I just can't. So I'm not doing U's and I'm not doing Uriah's. So with that being said, the first name I loved. Like, when I first found out it was a girl, I was like, oh, Mackenzie. I just thought Mackenzie was such a pretty name. I thought it was like simple and plain and kind of like Mariah. Mariah, even though her name means something, it's still like classic, simple, you know what I'm saying? Mackenzie, that's what I was thinking. But the thing is, I'm thinking more of unique names now, to the point where I've heard so many unique names that I'm like, I want something unique. I want something different. I want something that's gonna be like, ooh, that's her name. Like, ooh, like, that's your name. Like, girl, that's your, you know what I'm saying? Like Marseille, I feel like my name is a unique name. It's French, my mama said. Don't get me lying, but that's what she said, honey. It has apostrophe at the end over the I, and it's, the A is silent, I guess, because it's spelled M-A-R-S-A-I, but it's Marseille. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. I want something kind of unique and pretty, because everyone always says that my name is pretty, especially the way that it's spelled. So I wanted something like that, but this was like a classic, beautiful name that I loved. The next one, me and his sister were sitting down, me and little Shay. We were sitting down and we were thinking of names, and I was like, I just cannot come up with a name. And at this point I was like, maybe M names, maybe I should go with M names. So we're just thinking like M, and she said Miyoko. Now I was like, yes. Like, when she said it, at first I was like, but then I was like, and then hit me and I was like, oh, and then she said Miyoko Lie, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's so freaking cute. But Uriah hates it. He hates the wood passion, honey, like, hates it. So we're not going with that name. Needless to say, we've been arguing about that for like 9 months, but I thought Miyoko was a beautiful name. And then when I actually looked it up, it meant beautiful child. So I was like, oh, that would be like a meaning and like dear to my heart, like Yoko. We could call her Coco, like hey Coco boo, hey girl. But he just don't like it. And everyone I tell this name to, because it is so unique, they're all like like I feel like it has to really grow on you. But yes, my second favorite name that I love is Miyoko. And this isn't in any particular order, but Miyoko actually was like it was like I loved that name throughout my whole pregnancy. But now I'm kind of like I don't know, I just don't know. Coming off like a spin-off to Miyoko, because we were trying to get Uriah to kind of like it, we said Mako. So it was like it was M-A-I-K-O, Mako. But I thought that was really cute and different, because like I said, I wanted to do something unique. So that was the next one to kind of try to get him on board. Or instead of Miyoko, it was Miyoka. But Miyoko, I just felt like it was it hit me here. It really hit me here. But Miyoka was like, I felt like it was kind of making it kind of normal instead of it being kind of really different. I felt like putting an at the end was making it a little bit normal, but he shut all of those names down, honey, and was like kid no. So we're not doing any of those names. Next one was Milani. Now Milani I've heard a lot, and I thought that was really cute, really pretty. Still do. It's just not something that I see like I'm like yes, that's it. Like I feel like I want a name to fall from the sky and be like, oh, when I say it, I want it to be like, oh, I want angels to come out of my mouth. Okay, that's how I feel about this name. I feel like this name is everything, and I just want her name to be so freaking amazing and beautiful. But it wasn't giving me that vibe when I said it. When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, this is a pretty name, oh, this is a pretty name. But now I'm just like, I feel like maybe it's just because I feel like she's not like a Milani. Maybe that's what it is. But I love that name though. The next one is Mila. Now this is like, I feel like this is a more popular name right now, 2018, 2017 time frame of like baby girls being born. I think Mila is a really pretty name. I really like that name. But again, it didn't sparkle. It didn't give me fireworks. Didn't do none of that. But I think that's a gorgeous name. Now I love the name Kennedy, and I felt like it was more of like a simple name, like Kennedy, simple. I liked Trinity too, but I felt like I've known a couple of Trinities and I didn't like a couple of Trinities, so I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do Trinity. So I'm like, Kennedy. I thought Kennedy was really pretty, and I even spelled it with an I at the end, but still wasn't doing it, really not doing it for me. This next one I think is beautiful, Kimora, but everyone keeps putting Kimora in a box with Kimora Lee Simmons, and I'm like, y'all need to stop doing that with names. Because like with Mariah, they kept putting her in a box with Mariah Carey, like, oh, Mariah Carey, like, I don't like Mariah Carey, so don't name the baby Mariah. Like, no, that's not how that works. Everyone in the world has a name, and if you just, even if you make up a name, I'm sure there's someone out there that has that name. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you can just really invent a name. You can try your best. That's why people out here naming their baby Chicago and stuff, because I'm telling you, names is gone. Names are just, they're sparse. You can't find names everywhere. In 2018, ain't no more names, but okay, I'm telling y'all right now. So I just feel like Kimora is a beautiful name. Also, my stepdad, his middle name is Chemo, and to honor him, I felt like if I was to name my daughter Kimora, it would be like Chemo, like taking his middle name and putting it into my child's name, if that makes sense. So that would have been another name that was kind of like a meaning and dear to my heart also. But like, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't really go with it. I don't know. I just feel like nothing is really hitting me up on my head. Like, I really need a name to just like square up with me, for real, because I'm just not feeling nothing. I'm not feeling nothing. I'm thinking of names, I'm thinking of scenarios, I'm thinking of meanings, and I'm like, yes, but it's still just like not it for me. And then I went from Komori to Komoria, because I'm like, that's different. I've never heard of a Komoria, so I wrote that down. But I didn't want a Aria, and I felt like that was kind of like Aria, like Komoria, Mariah. I don't know. It was too long too. When I tried to write it out, it just wasn't working. Marya. But the way that a Marya is, it has Mariah in it, and it's still Aria. So I was like, and then I tried to spell it with like a Y, but it was like a Marya or a Mari, and I'm like, no, it's not. Nothing is going well. So that was X-nayed off the list, because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna put an A basically in front of Mariah's name. Like, you basically got the same damn child twice. That's not happening. They're not twins. It's not happening. So I did actually put down Aria, but I put it down with a Y, like A-R-Y-A-H. But again, I was like, no. I think I put these Ryas down at the very beginning when I first found out it was a girl. But after a while, I just kept replaying Ryas in my head, and Raya just wasn't the move. It's just not the move at this point. The next one I love is Capri, but Uriah hates that name, so I'm not gonna go with that. But I really think Capri is a very pretty name for a girl. It has an I at the end like my name does, so I thought that was cute. The next one was Surya. I sat on this name for a while because, like I said, it kind of was like Aria, but kind of wasn't, because it's R-I-A at the end, or R-E-E-A-H, or however you want to spell it. It's not really Aria, but it's said like Surya, and I thought that was really cute because it's like Syria, like the country. But I just was like, no. And then Uriah said he didn't like it, so I just was like, and I just let that one go. I absolutely loved Nova. I thought Nova was a beautiful name, and I kept trying to put it like as a middle name, but I felt like it was too strong for a middle name, that it should be like a first name. But after a while, I started to not like Nova. I feel like a whole bunch of people were naming their kids Nova, and I'm just like, Someone told me in the Spanish culture that it was like bad luck or something, and I was like, oh no, that will not be her name. Last but not least, I liked Ania. Uriah liked Ania, I liked Ania. We actually liked this name, but it's on the list because I'm not feeling it. Like I said, I'm telling y'all right now, it needs to like run me over with a car at this point. Like, I really want to love her name so much because I feel like she's a surprise baby, and like I just feel like her name, I just want her name to just mean so much to me, just like Mimi's, and I want her to I want it to be like the same kind of feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want everything just to be perfect. I think that's really what I'm looking for. So I really still don't know what I'm gonna go with or how things are gonna end up, but these are the names that I loved for baby girls, but I am not going to be using any of these names, okay? So thank you boys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed this video, because I did. I enjoyed talking to y'all about baby stuff. If you guys have any like videos, ideas, you know, thoughts, whatever, let me know below, because I do want to do a lot more baby videos, give you guys more information about what I've been thinking, or behind the scenes of the pregnancy, stuff like that, because I feel like I didn't talk to you guys about names, period, but I haven't even been talking to y'all about a bunch of things. I am going to be doing the hospital bag video, and the what's in my diaper bag video, and nursery tour, stuff like that. I will be doing those videos, but outside of that, if you guys have a video idea that you guys want me to do, let me know below. Thank you for watching. Like I said, comment below, hit subscribe. Like, why have you not subscribed yet? Like, what are you doing with your life? Love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in another video.